Peace, love, and light, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mamina. Please be sure to subscribe, thumb up this video, comment below, and of course, tap the little bell for all to be notified when I post brand new content. This is a spirit baby reading. It's a general reading for the collective, so only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The spirit babies we're tapping into are babies waiting to be conceived, babies already in the womb, and I'm feeling like somebody who's had newborn babies, your newborn babies might be still trying to talk to you spiritually. You may not be understanding the cues and the signs that they're giving you now that they are in the world. So we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I also have another deck I'm going to get into from your counterpart should this reading lead us there. I feel like it might, so I made sure to put it off to the side just in case. But we're going to be using, of course, my Soul Sisters decks. I will have all of the card informations in the description, but due to time, I want to hurry up and get into this reading. Once again, remember, only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We start off with the Romance Angels deck right here, this oracle. And the first thing that came out was, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So this had two strong energies come in for this card. On one hand, especially after 11/11, some of you guys' unions, it's either coming together, and you've already seen signs of this. You've already had someone reaching out. Maybe you've reached out, and or you've already come back together. And now you're in the processes of trying to blend together, trying to heal, trying to work. The two intense groups that are coming in here, one, you're someone that needs to let go of the past. You need to let go of whatever happened before. It's like you're not letting this person completely show you the new them because you keep replaying what didn't work out before. Not all twin flame situations are third party situations. Not all soulmate situations are that way either. Sometimes people just had healing, growing that they had to go through. And so sometimes conflicts and challenges came up due to that. Most of the time, those are actually the strongest ones. And so whatever promises they couldn't keep before, whatever caused the separation before, you've made this decision to try to work things out with them. Now, I'm not talking about people where you tried to work something out, the person is still stuck in their ways. They're not growing at all. They're not trying to communicate with you properly at all. I'm talking about the ones where the only reason you even opened the door, the only reason you even cracked the window was because you actually seen growth. You actually seen change. It's kind of hard to keep the momentum of that when every time you get nervous or you get upset, instead of sitting down and really talking to them, you're meeting them with, well, before you did. And for some of you, it's not so much that you're saying it, it's the pull away game. Every time you remember something in the past, it's not because they triggered it per se, but you remember something they did. You wake up one morning and just recall. Now you're not calling as much. Now you're not being as open. That's a problem. If you're going to give this relationship a chance, give it a fair chance. Don't just embrace this partner, but you're looking away from them, like you can't face them, like, I'm just not going to acknowledge you today, because that's just going to make a wedge. And then it'll be like you did all that for nothing. Now, the other group I'm picking up here, some of you either haven't met your soulmate yet or your twin flame yet, or you have an idea of who they are, which for you guys, I get it. That's the most frustrating group to be in. When you're being told who your soulmate is or who your twin flame, it's even worse when you're being told who your twin flame is, but for whatever reason, like y'all just having all these issues with being in the same space or being in the same whatever. But for that, some of you get doubtful. Not because all the signs aren't there, not because you can't. I mean, again, if you're a part of these connections, there's an energetic understanding. Yes, some people can mistake individuals for being their soulmates or twin flames, and they get caught up in karmatic ties and situations. But once you find the real deal, all the imitations fade away. They all fade away. But it can still become frustrating because as you're going through life, as things start off and pick up for you, 11/11 just passed, this intensity to come into union gets stronger and stronger. And for the divine masculines, it's almost overwhelming because for them, it's a physical pull as well. So it's not that it's not for the feminines, but divine masculines, one of the ways that they know to express love is through lovemaking, even though they don't always connect the dots to that. That's one of the ways that their core understands it. So when they can't get to their divine feminine, when they can't express all of this pent up sexual frustration, it gets overwhelming. It becomes hard for them. So a lot of them are feeling this pull, but whether it be fear, circumstances, financial or otherwise. Could also have people that they were dealing with, relationships they have to come out of, and they're like in their mind overthinking how to come out of them. All kinds of madness is going on. Whatever, however it may be, the pull is intense. And for them, it's like hunting season. For the divine feminine, it's about finally having, they're finally getting centered within themselves. Now is the perfect time for a partner to probably come towards them. But once again, when they see this person, they see that they're still going through, ish, or they're still putting up with dumb stuff. Or again, if you don't know who the person is and you keep getting these dreams, same as the masculines, you keep getting these sexual dreams, you keep feeling these tingling sensations whenever you're in a certain area, you're like, okay, my spidey senses is telling me, but then you don't see anybody. It's easy to get frustrated and want to go, you know what? Bunk this. I done had about enough. This is like ridiculous. A part of that is because both of you are still working on things. Both of you still have things that you have to heal within yourselves, so that once you meet, because it's an inevitable thing, you're going to run into each other. Once you meet, once you run into each other, are you ready for each other? Can you handle each other's personalities? Is every little thing going to be a trigger? Can you even talk about your triggers? These are things people don't think about when they want to rush these unions. If you're going to give this relationship a chance, it has to be a fair, full chance. It can't be half button. Because y'all know sometimes some of y'all like to half butt. Can't half butt this, okay? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Now, friends can represent a lot of things. Friends can represent getting a reading. Friends can represent, some of you do have friends, they know you so well. And some of you have friends that are very intuitive. It's like every time you talk to them about something, they just seem to know what to say to you. They just seem to know what's going on even before you tell them what's going on. Those of you with genuine friends like that, and again, genuine friends, because some of y'all also have people that y'all call friends and you know that you can't trust them with a can of paint. But whenever you feel really low, because maybe you feel like you don't have anybody else, you'll go and tell them things, and then you're wondering, how did it get all the way around the block? Come on now, we're talking about the real ones, the real soul sisters, the real soul brothers. They know you so well that they can call you on your ish. Like they know when you're not giving this person a fair chance. They may not even necessarily see what you see in the person, not because it's a bad guy or a bad girl or whatever, but just like maybe your personalities are so extremely different. However, they know you enough and they've observed naturally enough to see that, you know what, this union has a fair chance, but the problem is you're getting in your own way. And so they're going to call you on that. Those are the friends that you want to go to. Those are the ones who really have your back. They have your best interests at heart. That's genuine loyalty. Real loyalty doesn't mean that you go do something silly or you go be a complete butthole to somebody for no reason. And, oh, I'm just going to have your back because I'm your friend. That's not real loyalty. That's setting you up for failure. Real loyalty is, before you even get ready to do whatever that is, if I sense it, if I pick up on it, I'm going to tell you about it. If you did it and then you come to me and you think I'm going to be like, girl power, I'm going to be like, no, you were wrong because of blah, blah, blah. That's how you learn. That's how you heal. That's how you grow. And real friends, they don't believe you have a limit. They don't believe that there's a cap. So they want you to push past higher and further than where you could ever think you yourself are supposed to be. Now, for some of you, this is family, because you have family that you hold dear like friends. You may have a sister that's also your best friend. I say this because not everybody thinks of family as friends and vice versa. Some people, even if they absolutely love their family, they don't feel that they can have those kind of talks with them about love and relationships, sex and all that. It's just too awkward, too weird. But some of you have such a comfortable relationship with your moms, dads, sisters, brothers, maybe even cousins, that you can sit and have those kind of conversations. You know they're not going to judge you, and then you know they're going to keep it 100. So that's what you're being told. Give this relationship a chance and sit down and have a conversation. Now, for some of you, one card may resonate more than the other. Okay, but I just feel like these two were very connected, because sometimes sometimes we just need an extra ear to hear what we have going on. And I just seen 9, 10, and I also just seen 9, 11. So for some of you, those numbers, especially if you make them come down to a single digit, it may mean something to you. Okay, moving on, we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Now, for some of you, this has already happened. You're in this current state right now. For others, it's probably due to the quarantine. I feel like some of you, either your partner lives overseas. So like, for example, if they live in the UK, or maybe you live in the UK, lockdowns going on. So traveling to see each other, getting from point A to point B may not be easy right now. I'm feeling like some of you may have husbands that serve, someone that serves, whether it's Yeah, it's some type of serving job. It involves them going overseas sometimes, and I've had relatives that had to do that. So sometimes they can be overseas for like 3 months or more. You know, it's things like that coming up. And for some of you, like I said, you're already in that kind of separation. But others, this card actually means the opposite for you. For others, the separation is coming to an end. Now, I want you all to pay attention to the fact that you see these angels floating above their heads up here. This is like the spirit babies. The spirit babies are watching over you guys in this moment of separation. You see how their hands are still linked together, even though they're really supposed to be in two separate places, right? Because we see that there's like this smoke, hazy material here. That's like a dream. It's like a haze of a dream. So it's like two people are separated, but energetically and spiritually, they're still very connected. And the spirit babies are floating above their head, watching over this union, making sure that everything's fine, making sure they come together. So you're being told that since some of you, again, you know that this is coming up with quarantine lockdown, with maybe having someone that serves and etc., or they have a job that requires them to go overseas or out of state, you know that this separation time is coming. Might be just a few days, could be a few months. You know your situation. However, whatever, you're being told it's going to be okay. Whatever reason, this time apart, use it to work on your personal growth. Work on your self-love. For those of you that are in certain bonds and connections, especially soulmate ones, where for some reason y'all aren't clicking, it's not that you don't feel that you're meant to be together. It's something's off. Something doesn't quite click. You can't put your finger on it. Time apart helps you figure that out. For those of you that are in situations where maybe you're not with a twin flame, maybe you're not with a soulmate, and you've been trying to force the relationship. You know who you are. That may be triggering for you, but we get to the bottom of things around here. This time apart, build yourself up. Build up that self-love. Build up that self-confidence. Build up seeing what life is like with that person separate. Not moping, not being like, oh, now this person isn't here and I'm lonely and etc. So that you can finally get the courage necessary to move out of that situation. Because the reality is, you're attracting real love. For those of you in that situation, when you force yourself to be in a karmatic tie, when you force yourself to be in a soul tie that's not necessary, whatever lessons you were meant to learn from it, they've come and gone and come and gone. You are missing out on a bigger picture. You're missing out on a bigger union. Most importantly, you're missing out on connecting with yourself because you're spending so much time in a state of just, I'm whatever, or in a state of indifference, that you're not getting to know the real you. You're not getting to understand the real you. And since starting these spiritual journeys, you've started to learn a lot about yourself that you didn't know before. You've had to face a lot of shadow sides that you didn't even want to acknowledge were there. Least of all, actually shine some light on them and heal from them. That in of itself is shocking for you. So you're being told, why continue to prolong something that doesn't need to prolong? Go ahead and transition out of that relationship. Let that separation give you strength, because something greater is trying to come in, and by you forcing yourself to stay in a certain commitment, and this goes for some of those unions that are trying to come together that are stuck, whether you know of your partner or not, when you keep yourself in a forced situation, you're putting up a block. And your partner doesn't have to wait for you forever. The divine isn't cruel like that. When they level up, when they get to that point they need to be at, it will bring them somebody that can handle that level, that can love them at that level, and that they can love at their level. And you'll be sitting there like, I missed the boat. I missed the calling. Okay? So those are the different people coming in. Remember, focus on your intuition. Take what resonates. We have attraction. You attract romance, love, by enjoying this moment fully. For those of you that, and again, y'all know, you used to me by now, you know how I talk, right? For those of you who become a little bit obsessed with the twin flame soulmate journey, I'm not talking about the ones that understand that this journey is about healing. You must go through it. Yes, you must love yourself. The signs are going to come about your partner, and you have to pay attention to those and etc. I'm talking about the ones, whether it's you are making someone that isn't your divine partner be your divine partner because you just can't see it being anyone else, or whether you just want it so bad that you're like, every day, where's my twin flame? Where's my twin flame? Where's my soulmate? Where's my soulmate? Like every single day, I got a soulmate and I got a twin flame and I got a this and I got a that, and you're just like all over the place with it. Listen, you're not living in the moment. Again, this is also about self-love. To love yourself, to fall in love with yourself, that helps you to understand what it's like to love another. I don't even want to use the word fall, Because honestly, there's a difference between falling in love, being in love, and then finally uplifting into love. That's the level you want to get to with yourself and another. You want to feel uplifted into love, like you're floating. Not because it's dream and illusion and all of that, but because that person really makes you feel alive. That person really makes you feel like no matter what happened, on the most rainy days, on beautiful sunny days, on tragic days, on wonderful days, that they're going to always lift you up. They'll lift you out of that mud. They'll lift you out of that darkness, and they know that you'll do the same for them. On the sunniest days, they'll hold you even higher if they can, because that's what it is. That's what the core of all of this is. That's what true unity is. The falling, that's a phase. It eventually, somebody either going to hit the ground or just keep falling into an illusion. So it's about really coming to love yourself and feeling uplifted in that love for yourself so that you can attract love. Love attracts love. This is law of attraction right here. Law of attraction takes action, and it takes you believing 100% that what you need is already yours. Listen to that again. What you need is already yours. So you got a twin flame, because again, not everybody has a twin flame union. But for those who do, then you understand it comes with a mission. It comes with responsibilities. You're willing to take that responsibility, and you know it's out there, and you know that you can handle it. So guess what you're going to do? You're going to walk with that back up straight, with that head nicely angled high, and you're going to walk into that mission. In the meantime and in between time, you're going to love yourself. You're going to expand on your business. You're going to expand in whatever other creative outlets you need. You're going to find joy and peace and take time to smell the roses every day. You're going to wake up with a new appreciation for life, because you understand that as you do that, good fortune comes in. It's not about it being sunny all day, every day. Okay, it's not about that. The rain comes in to wash things away for a reason. However, even on those days, you will find something more than just, oh, I woke up to be happy about. You will find a rose in winter to take time to smell, okay? That's what this is about. And that kind of centering, that kind of alignment of the chakras opens you up for the person that comes towards you. Because for some of you, that person may come towards you and that's the kind of inspiration they need. They may not feel that way about themselves, especially if you're the divine feminine energy. I keep telling you guys, divine feminine energy, the divine feminine wakes up first. Regardless of what energy she sits in, normally wakes up first. That container wakes up first. So sometimes you may have a divine masculine that just isn't, they don't think that way about themselves. But watching you, observing you, seeing you achieve greatness, it sparks something, and they can't help but want to be on that level. And listen, what's meant for you is for you. What's going to level up for you isn't going to run from you. So if that twin flame don't want to cut it, that's his loss. That's whoever your divine masculine may be. They're resting in the male energy of divine masculine, fine. That's their loss. Cut, snip, snip. Somebody who's meant to handle you, somebody who's meant to understand you, and vice versa, will come in. And there will be balance, period. So as long as you understand that and know that, then there's nothing to fear. We have you deserve love, which is absolutely true. I feel like that ties into that. It ties into all of this. I would say these last cards are for everyone. But again, take what resonates for you. We have you are lovable. I feel like some of you at some point you were in relationships where people made you feel like you weren't lovable. It could have been family, could have been an ex, whatever, whomever. They don't matter. Those so-called wannabe friends, they don't matter. You are lovable at the end of the day, and you deserve love. You deserve to pull the bow on your own situation sometimes. It's not always about Cupid having to come in. Because again, self-love attracts the romance that you truly deserve and desire. I find sometimes, and in fact many times, people want the kind of love that they don't deserve because that's what they've become accustomed to. Whether it's toxic love, whether it's abusive love, whatever, however you want to word it, whatever you want to call it. It's like that's all they know because that's what their parents did, because that's how they were treated before. When they first started dating, from the first relationship to now, it's been a certain pattern. So once something new comes in, if that new, it could be beautiful. Sometimes they'll get skeptical and they won't give it a chance because they'll go, no, that's not believable. No, this person can't be this nice. This person can't be this loving. If you've ever found yourself saying that and you had to eat crow because guess what? The person was that nice. The person was that loving. Then that shows you right there the type of inner work that you need to do. This reading isn't restricted to divine feminines. This is both parties. anyone can be watching this right now. You know who you are. You know what made you feel away when you heard it. A part of realizing what's going on is to let go of the guilt of the feeling, which can lead to resentment, anger, and other things, and realize that at the end of the day, the core of it all is that you deserve love. You deserve love from yourself. You deserve love from your partner. You deserve love from genuine friends and genuine family. And most importantly, along with you deserving that love, you deserve to give it back, give and receive, fair exchanges. This is not give and take. Let go of the mentality of give and take, because I can take from you all day, you could take from me all day, and neither one of us give each other anything. No substance, no actual gratitude, no generosity, none of it. But when we give and receive, first of all, we open ourselves to receive the love that's being given to us. We truly accept it. We allow it into our system, which automatically compels us to spread that everywhere, to just give love everywhere, anytime we can, whenever we can, especially to the person who's giving it to us. That's the true exchange. That doesn't mean that you don't have boundaries. You want your boundaries, because sometimes people want to overstep them. Sometimes people want to be the takers, not the givers. And you'll have to set those boundaries without it changing who you are. So instead of worrying about somebody being too nice, and again, you know if someone's faking you if you really tap into your intuition. Let go of opinion. Opinion will mess you up, because opinion will sit up there and say, well, based on our experiences, if this person's being super nice, that means they're going to do blah, blah, blah. And then you end up kind of like getting bit in the behind, because it don't be that way. Focus on intuition. Intuition is that feeling that you don't have to second guess. The more that you enhance that, the better it'll be. And also, some of y'all are just a little too serious. Y'all got to get a little bit more playful here. And I feel like some of y'all divine masculines try to do that in dreams. They try to make you more playful, not just sexually, but just like playful, like play tag or something. I don't know who has a divine masculine playing tag with them in dreams, but that is hilarious, because I'm literally seeing like a blonde chasing somebody around playing tag, and it's hilarious. That could be your blonde. It doesn't have to be that your person's blonde. That's just what channeled in real quick. But yeah, you know, to really allow romance to flow with you too, you have to allow that youthful creative side to come out. And that's what playfulness is really saying here. Let the youthful spirit of fun, let it shine, let it out. Don't be so serious. Don't take this, you know, you can know that something is serious. These journeys are a powerful thing. Yeah, and they come with missions and all that jazz, but if you were thinking that this had to be like a day at the office every day, you are sadly mistaken. You, just like the type of work they were really meant to do, there's supposed to be a level of fun. You're supposed to enjoy it. You're supposed to get some type of fulfillment out of it. So don't take things so seriously, which is probably why the Spirit Babies chose the song that they are channeling right now. Okay, let's go. Pippi Longstocking is coming into your town. The one no one can keep down. No, 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 no. The one who's fun to have around. Oh, Pippi Longstocking. Okay, there we go. I don't know why y'all chose. I mean, I know why y'all chose Pippi Longstocking, but it's kind of funny. Look at that. Your spirit baby says, what did I say earlier? There's actually a few cards here to show it, but I'm helping guide your connection. Think only positive thoughts about your connection. And somebody is probably having a redhead freckle girl, or you have red hair and freckles, or your person has red hair and freckles, vice versa. Take whichever of the features apply to whomever. So I want you guys to notice, you see here, we have spirit baby here, spirit child here. We have spirit babies here. Like, Mommy, Daddy, you deserve love. You deserve love. Be loving. Let your friends help you. Let them help you. It's okay. It's okay. Okay? Spirit babies are definitely observing. And please respect your spirit babies. Please don't be sitting up here thinking, oh, spirit babies are babies, and what do they know? Or stay out of grown folks' business. Let me explain something to you. Right now, those spirit babies are existing on a spiritual plane where they can see, hear anything and everything that they need or want to see and hear. So, at the moment, they know more than you. Also, spirit baby forms are not always that. They're not always a baby. They're your spirit baby in the sense that you're about to conceive them, have them. And for some of you, bless your hearts, they could be children that didn't make it, children who didn't get to live very long. They're very wise. Babies are born very connected to their consciousness. So with that being said, to belittle them by saying, oh, stay out of grown folks' business, because that's what that is. I keep it a buck with y'all. That's belittling the energetic wisdom and just overall wisdom, cosmic wisdom that they have. They're helping this connection. That's not an easy task because you guys have your own personalities. You have your own situation happening right now in the 3D, and they have to try and give you signs and navigate through all of that, just like your guides do, just like the divine does, just like your ancestors do. And they're doing this for their creation. They're doing this because they want you happy. They want to come here. They want to be a part of that family. They want you to be happy. If necessary, some of them come back to be a part of families. Some of them come in different forms and in different ways. And in order to really have you accept them and flow with them, they got to first get you two to connect. So they need you to think positive thoughts and not things like, what do spirit babies know? Okay, spirit babies have probably helped y'all through so many situations that you can't even understand right now. So respect that. I have to say it because I can already hear some of you guys, Ooh, look at the bottom of the deck. Mama, Papa's going to bring it. Now y'all let that resonate how that's supposed to. Okay. Twins and triplets after that. Lord, child. Lordy. Do you guys still want Pippi Longstocking? Are we done with Pippi Longstocking? I love how when my voice is tired, spirits are like, sing them a song. Let's get into the next one. Already shuffled these, but I'm feeling compelled to do it again. This time they want to knock. Knock, knock, spirit babies. Knock, knock. Okay, which song are we doing? Are we doing Pippi Longstocking or the other one? Alright, so spirit babies want to be extra because we agreed to 2 songs. I'm going to give y'all one more song. That's it. We're going to, I guess because one of these cards, what did I say was the bottom of the deck said twins and triplets. So maybe that's why they want the songs to be 3 now. Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. Dang, spirit babies with their extraness. Mama, Daddy, guess what? I learned how to make the lights flicker. It was me. I'm so lit. So y'all was like, who? Did y'all just see the lights flicker? Spirit baby's like, what's up? What's up? What's up, Mom? What's up, Dad? Get that message? You get that thing I sent you? If y'all watch Birdman, y'all already know what that was. Exercising and moving your body is going to remove stuck energy and make you feel so good again. Mama, Daddy, don't forget to have fun while doing it. Playfulness. Make working out playful. Do activities that are playful, but it moves the body and gets your energy flowing. So for some of you, it's going to be something like yoga. It's going to be running, dancing, things like that. And then we have, Mommy, please stop feeling so guilty. I'll be back. I promise. Remember what I said earlier? So for some of you, you felt compelled to watch this. You were thinking it. That could be a sign for you. Remember to only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I love the little angel wings. It's so cute. And Mama, Papa, the answer is yes. That's something for you. Only you know what that's about. A question that was in your head, possibly coming from the mama that was feeling guilty. Sometimes it's a papa too. Things like that happen and someone only thinks about the divine feminine perspective of it, but the divine masculines also go through things they hold in more. And so sometimes they also have questions and guilts and things that they wonder about. So that answer could have also been for them. But I'm also feeling like for a lot of you, you just, during this whole process, you've been asking questions. Some things got confirmed, some things you were waiting on. So Spirit Baby says the answer is yes. It's a very happy yes. Okay. Bottom of the deck says, Mama, Daddy, I asked about your Akasha records and Archangel Metatron. That's a very powerful angel to have on your side, by the way. Archangel Metatron says there's no need to worry. You're exactly where you're meant to be at this exact right time, because divine timing happens always. Whether you can understand or see it right away or not, it's taking place. Now let's get into the song that they were nagging in my head over and over. Oh, really, guys? Come on. We had this discussion. I have to like mix the cards, guys. Come on. Come on. We're getting to y'all's favorite song, so let the cards mix properly. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. 1, 2, 3, knock, knock. I got myself a notion, one I know that you'll understand, to set the world in motion. By reaching out for each other's hand, maybe we'll discover what we should have known all along. Oh, Lord. One way or another, together's where we both belong. If we listen to each other's hearts, we find we're never too far apart. And maybe love is the reason why, for the first time ever, we're seeing it eye to eye. Good grief, spirit babies. Good grief. Good lordy lordy. Okay, let's sort all this out for your parents. We have a friendly reminder that you have the necessary work and you will be rewarded soon. That you have done the necessary work and you'll be rewarded soon. Okay. And that's for Mama, Papa, whomever. Mama and Papa, everything is working out fine. Just focus on you. Boom! What have I been saying this whole time? La 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 la. Mama, Papa is worried about money, but it's okay. He will soon be rewarded and will be happy again. So remember I told you some of the things getting in the way of unions coming together could be like finances, or, and it doesn't have to, it doesn't mean all the time that the person doesn't have some kind of coin, because you might be, again, everybody watches these readings, okay? You could have a person that has a bit of coin. They got some cha-ching-a-ling-ling-ling. However, they're dealing with other huge responsibilities. Could be something within their business, whatever their career is. Again, they could be dealing with an ex that they have to leave or transition from. They may have kids with that ex. Spirit babies can also sometimes be other kids they had trying to communicate, because they'll have affection for you too. It's a whole thing. I'll have a podcast about that. We're not going to go into details. That's going to take forever. But bottom line is they have things that they have to get in order so that by the time they come into union with you, that's not a problem. It's not affecting the relationship in any way. And for others, it's just that somebody might have got laid off because of COVID. They couldn't, certain businesses couldn't do work anymore. They had to stop, like restaurant businesses and etc. And they might be very worried with all of that, but a reward's coming in soon. Their hard work is going to pay off soon. But just understand, just be understanding of that. Laughs, pranks, look at that. Can't make it up. Laughs, pranks, hugs, and late night snacks. Playfulness. Your kids already letting you know what they see y'all doing and what they're going to want to do when they get here. They're like, you guys know that y'all some prankers. Y'all know y'all like laughs and hugs and stuff. And when I come, I expect my late night snacks. Thank you very much, Mom. Okay. Summer baby, for those of you who are pregnant right now and you know that you're expecting your child in the summer, it's your summer babies talking to you. And for others, like, you might get pregnant in summer. So just fair warning. Bow ties and sports. Congratulations. It's a boy. So someone's having a boy. And that might be the boy of that blonde haired dude that was chasing whomever he was chasing around, playing freaking tag in the woods or something. That was just fascinating to me. Bottom of the deck. Mama and Papa need help. Just call my name. I feel like that's from this beautiful angel here. This could still resonate with anyone, but I really feel like it resonates with that one. Don't judge my nails. Like, the nail polish was being weird and I didn't want to waste product. So, and I typically don't care about that type of stuff. At the bottom of the deck, for the romance cards, we have trust. The situation is calling for you to have trust. Notice how the little one said, call my name when you're in doubt. Then there's a little baby here with an arrow, like, I got the arrow. Papa, look, I got the arrow. You give me the signal, and bloop, I'll poke her. I'll with this arrow, and she gonna be in love. She gonna be in love, Daddy. She gonna be in love, or vice versa, whichever, whomever. Man, I can't control what channels and what these messages look at. I love spirit babies. They are hilarious. They extra, but they're hilarious. All right, let's see what some messages from your counterpart may be. This is for those that could be in separation, those who are together. Perhaps these are the things they want to say that they're kind of just having a hard time saying for whatever reason. Oops, some cards didn't get picked up. Hold on. I'm hearing in my head, we now return this program to its, no, we now return to our regularly scheduled program. I don't know who that's for. All right, counterpart. Thank you. This is a safe space. Spirit babies, as you can see, talked here. So what is it you need your partner to know? Whoop. Well, okay then. Why am I still hearing Pippi Longstocking? Pippi Longstocking is coming into your town. The one no one can keep down. No, 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 no. The one who's fun to have around. Pippi Longstocking is coming into your world. A freckle-faced, red-haired girl you ought to know. She'll throw your life into a whirl. I really feel like somebody has red hair and freckles, or either your baby will have that, or you have it, or it runs in your family, and that's for any background. So take what resonates from that. We have, ha! You get me in my sexy feels. In my sexy feels. Somebody wants it. I did not tell y'all, especially the divine masculines. It's like, again, it happened with the feminists, but if you've watched my Howling readings, and Howling Part 2 will be up soon. I knew it was going to happen Part 2. But if you watched it, they're in that wolf mode. They're still in that wolf mode. And I told most of y'all, at the least, it's going to run until December. Really, it's going to go past that. But the winter seasons, that whole cuffing season vibe, this is way deeper than that. But still, it sends them into overdrive. We have teamwork, make the dream work with making that baby. You know your person. I thought you into my reality. That actually does kind of fit Pippi Longstocking in a sense, if you've ever seen the movie. If you guys haven't seen the movie, watch the movie, and this will all make sense. It'll all make sense. Somebody who had adventures with her father, which is also how I feel like the spirit babies are communicating. Like right now, they're having adventures with you. You know, they're seeing everything. So it's like they're on this roller coaster ride with you, realizing the same things you're coming into terms with realizing, and then figuring out how to try to guide you on your path a bit better. Oh, can you see it? Can you see it in your eyes? Oh, look at that. They like, somebody loves you. Somebody loves you. They're like, I thought you into reality. Can't you see it in your eyes? Like, can't you see how we mirror each other? Can't you see how that teamwork make the dream work? Can't you see how I be in my sexy feels? Y'all like, why is she talking in that voice? Because spirit babies make me goofy. And I'm naturally, like, normally a goofball. So there's that. Look at what's under trust. Look at that. Well, my loves, that's your reading. Hope you enjoyed that. Blessings to your unions. Make sure to drop a comment below. Subscribe if you enjoy this, or if this, well, all my readings have something for somebody anyway. So if you like my vibe, click on the subscribe button. Okay, love you. Bye-bye.